Good morning, everybody. Today, I would like to talk to you about our vision as well as our strategic plan. So, we are now finishing our around 10 years of operation as IHNA, as Healthcare is International, and we are entering into the next decade. So, we would like to prepare for next 2 months to be ready for taking to the challenges which we want to achieve through our new strategic plan and our vision. And our vision is to become a global provider of healthcare education and research as a group. I mean, Health Careers is actually currently in Philippines, India, as well as we are in Malaysia. But we are also aiming to be in our office and operations starting in the Middle East in Dubai. And we also aiming to grow to Eastern Europe as well as in Singapore. So Asia Pacific hub will be in Singapore. So this is our current plan to be a global provider. So we want to go global and we want to take Australian education to the global marketplace. In order to do that, we have to do a lot of preparation. We have to really be a quality provider in home country where we are operating, and we need to really prove that our students are able to achieve the end results, either further education or get into a job. So all the staff need to really work very closely with the students in order to achieve their goal to be a quality healthcare staff. So in order to achieve this vision, we have developed our mission. Our mission is to really work with healthcare organizations and develop contextualized healthcare programs or education programs which meets the industry needs of today, and also offer to become a knowledge partner with health service providers in order for us to provide them the best in education delivery and upskilling of the staff on an ongoing basis. So we're going to work very closely with the industry partners, and we have identified 5 strategies in order to take our company to the next decade to achieve our vision to be a global provider of healthcare education and research. Student experience. So we would like to focus on student experience as our major focus. So one of the strategic plan. So everything we do with a student need to be really focused. So we should be really working with a student from the beginning, from the day in their first inquiry, and then from there the first person to contact them is our admission team, and the admission team will give the student information about the course and assist them to select the right course for their current situation. So there is a big job the admission team is doing to make sure that students get the best course which they meet their career goals in the long run. So the admission team will make the students by providing all the right information. So we have to really think what a student finally get out of studying with us. And every communication with the student has to be precise, clear, and able to record for future references. So we need to really willing to support the students at any point of their journey from inquiry till graduation. So all our staff, I'm expecting to provide that student experience as one of the major focus from now. And we also looking into the second strategy is to be an employer of choice. We can't deliver the great student experience or learning outcome unless we have great teachers, committed staff to provide that kind of student support and ongoing development of resources, reviewing, benchmarking with industry. all this is only possible if you have dedicated team of staff. So the company is identifying that this is one of the major area we want to focus, the, the, the staff benefits. How do we support and train our staff to achieve the industry needs? How can we build a career opportunity for our staff? And we are also looking into benchmarking us with other industry leaders in this area. So we are proud to announce that we've been finalists for the Victorian Training Award this year. So that's already gives us a advanced in the industry benchmarking. But I believe we have a lot of work to do to build this place, and I'm committed for staff benefits and making the staff to grow with the organization. So we are about to implement our training point system, which will recognize every staff inputs towards the goal of this organization, and also recognize and support them for their career aspirations. And the third strategy is about internationalization. I strongly believe we have put a lot of effort in the last 3-4 years or 5 years to go global, and we went to many destinations. I myself and many of our management team participated in a lot of trade missions overseas, and many of our staff actually came from different countries, and they are working in Australia with us. So I believe if we take all our strengths together, we can build this company and we can go global. We can provide training in the global healthcare industry, and I believe we can contextualize programs for individual countries, and we will be looking more for non-award programs and offer that pathway into some of the Australian programs or with universities, because we want to identify the students want to further into higher education, post-graduation. So we have our own higher education division, which is Institute of Health and Management, which we are aiming to add more qualification, including Master of Nursing in scope in next year. So we should be able to offer a lot of ongoing pathway programs for international students. But the main thing we want to focus is to meet the international healthcare organizations and provide training for their staff to be able to work with them in their country. And this will give us a lot of opportunity to be a knowledge partner with them. So we are working currently with the Health Sector Skills Council in India. We are also working with the Aster MedCity, which is a Middle East organization, to be a knowledge partner, to provide them support for their training delivery, for their upskilling of their staff, working with the different education organizations to provide the resources for them. So internationalization will be a big focus for us for the next decade, and I'm expecting to increase our enrollments currently from around 1,500 students in Australia to probably by to around 5,000 within Australia, and also maybe 10,000 in global marketplace in the next 10 years. So we are going to focus, and we are going to build our capability to deliver overseas. The fourth strategy we're putting up is stakeholder engagement. I believe our courses, our students' outcome cannot be completed unless we work with the industry today to see what is their current needs and future needs. If we can identify that, then we can customize our programs to the need of the industry, which will give our students the first place job opportunity, because the industry will be happy to employ our students. If we can measure employment outcome of our students, and we can go and meet with the industry to identify their needs, I believe we are going to be well known in the industry, and we can build our reputation further. I think the last 10 years IHNA built a very good reputation with the current industry partnerships, and we want to further it in a big way. So we also plan to offer learning hubs in health services to meet their training needs. So we want to be their training partner, and that's what we looking forward in Australia as well as in overseas marketplace. Innovation, I believe we are always looking into innovate the way we do things. How can we give better resources for our students? How can we make better learning experience for our students? How we also build our knowledge hub, which is our own internal platform for managing education. So that is one of the big achievement we done in the last 10 years. I believe we want to make it to be a global platform to provide education experience to the best in the world, including virtual learning resources, virtualization, 3D opportunities, and also a lot of interactiveness in everything we do. So we're going to work with our IT team, our learning content development team, in order to build this experience and innovation further. And we want to be known as an innovative organization. We want to make things different. We want to really see how can we support the future of education through innovation. And I really looking forward to work with all the team members of Health Careers in Australia and in global offices. We do have currently around 250 staff across Australia and India and Philippines. And we would like to see in the next 10 years it will cross 1,000 staff. And in order to achieve that, we need to really build our foundation strong and strong. And we want to build our enrollments numbers. We want to build our student experience. We want to build our industry engagement. And I strongly believe our team is capable of achieving all these strategies to the full extent. And I look forward to hear from you for your feedback and input so that we can be successful and we can reach our vision to be a global provider of healthcare education and research. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to hear from you.